One of my favourite films is Apollo 13. It has everything: drama, suspense, and a happy ending. Tom Hanks played the astronaut Jim Lovell, who is now the ripe old age of 95. He commanded that ill-fated mission, but he had many other frightening experiences in his career as a pilot. Once he was returning from a training mission off the coast of Japan and couldn't find his aircraft carrier. It was night and the carrier's lights were off due to the combat conditions. His radar was jammed and the frequency of his homing device was being used by someone in Japan. He desperately turned on his map light to see if he could calculate his position. And suddenly, an electrical short caused all of the lights to go out. Fuel was running low, and he was thinking about ditching in the sea, when he saw an eerie glow in the water. And Jim knew that it was the green glow of tiny sea algae caused by the churning wake of the aircraft carrier. All he had to do was to follow the light, like a superhighway to the ship. That electrical short happened at just the right time for Jim to see the light down below in the water. Without the light, he wouldn't have made it back to the carrier. Jim Lovell was also one of the astronauts on the Apollo 8 mission, Christmas 1968. The first manned flight to the moon. During the flight, the crew took turns to read the first verses from Genesis chapter 1, the first 10 verses. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It's estimated that at least 17 of the NASA astronauts were committed Christians. But the really depressing thing was that on their landing, they were sued for violating the separation of church and state by atheist Madeline Murray O'Hare. What a tragedy it is that many people prefer to remain in the darkness and crash instead of following the light of the world and landing safely. Christ is the only one who can guide us to heaven. He is the way, the truth, and the life.